I think we're live. Cool. Very cool. Um, yeah, it's been a day. What are we doing today? What the heck are we doing today? Well, um, is it raining? What's that noise I hear? I think somebody's boiling water upstairs. I feel like I hear the kettle bubbling and stuff. Anyways, what are we doing today? We are gonna maybe work on spawn. I don't think we really have. We're not gonna be able to get too much done, but I'm thinking we can start flattening spawn. We can start digging up for stone, looking for andesite and stuff. I feel like that's gonna be super handy. We might need to, I don't know, get some gravel, get some sand. I don't really have too much of either, do I? Let me go ahead. Let me go and check. This is not going to be nearly enough. But yeah, we're going to have to start grinding up for resources. So we're going to do that. Let me just dump off some stuff that I don't really need. Silk touch, going to need that for sure. I like to carry my fortune pickaxe around. Just put that on reserve. Some wood is nice. Axe is always handy. And a sword. With my shield. I like this order arrangement of stuff. Let's put away our spruce. I don't know, maybe grab some of these. Why do I have so many arrows? Where did this come from? Hi Kirby, you just left on the server. You're gonna join again soon. Okay, yeah. Kirby, did you end up picking up a skeleton horse? I don't really remember if how many I had. So you know, if you want to get more, you know, feel free to stop by and grab it. Also, how's the music? Because I'm not getting the music at the volume that I want it to be at. I think it's too quiet right now. But maybe quieter is better. Let me turn it down in my headphones, and then maybe I can boost the volume on YouTube. Oh, it's already on max. Never mind. Let me turn it up like that. Haven't joined since my birthday. Only joined today. Well, can a skeleton horse be my gift to you? How would you feel if somebody showed up on your doorstep with a bony horse? Anyways, let me grab some food. Extra food. I don't really know what I'm doing. I could go mining for some more diamonds. I need to get more andesite. Let's load up some of our boxes with stone and andesite. Maybe we can lay out a region where maybe the outline of where we want our spawn to cover. Oh, look at all this andesite I have. Perfect. I don't really have very much andesite at all. Probably will need a bit more than that. I think they're the coolest. I think they're the coolest person ever. Okay, good. Yeah, Kirby, how was the rest of your stream? I wasn't able to stick around, but I enjoyed the games that we had together. That was fun. Let's go back to spawn. Oh, and it is kind of dangerous here. Let's go ahead and jump into bed. Oh, and I've taken to carry around a bed with me. Hi, Yusaki. No, not the crying. My stream is kind of late today, but yeah, I wasn't able to keep up with what is going on. So what's the situation for the song? Oh, I'm on fire. Yeah. All right. Let's see. We have to think about where we want to put our spawn, where we want to put spawn, right? I'm thinking that this is a nice, kind of a nice level. Right, let's bring out the stone. Right, so I don't know, maybe we just like kind of start here. Right, we have to think about how big do we want our Tetris pieces to be, right? And then we can do some math from there. Your animator's asleep, and we need the render is all. Oh, how do you know that they're asleep? Did they message you that they're going to go to sleep, or Yeah. Yeah, we want to make it big, right? I think we could just start by digging up the ground here. I only have efficiency 3 on this shovel. Oh no. This is gonna take a long time. You know, if I was a smart man, I would use TNT, but I'm not a smart man, nor am I a rich man. So, by hand, I will do it. It's 3 AM there. Oh no. Okay. Well, Isaki, that's really a shame. I know that this meant a lot to you because you've been working on it, and it's also your birthday. Happy birthday once again. But I still think that when the premiere happens, I think everyone will still be really happy and really excited and hyped for the song. So hopefully, like I just hope you don't let this get you down or anything. Why am I here? What am I? What? Oh, right. Yes, I'm digging this down. Oh no. Oh, that's gonna be such a pain too, because efficiency 3 apparently cannot, it takes so long to mine grass blocks. It's been a lot, yeah. But yeah, I just hope that, it being a bit delayed doesn't, permanently, bring up bad memories for the song. Because I'm sure the song sounds great. And you were really excited to show it off. Oh my goodness, man, my shovel's taking a beating. Super excited for all the activities after the song release. Oh, there was gonna be stuff afterwards? What were you planning to do afterwards? Play some games or something? The date will show June 28th. True. Hey, but you know what? Maybe somewhere else in the world it was June 27th when it premiered. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with things to cope. Okay. It's fine. The song will be just as good. Or you know what? It will build up more anticipation. In another parallel universe. I can't spell, by the way. Yeah, it happens. What's up, Flight? Pogas? Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna start flattening spawn or something. I'm gonna need a bigger shovel. Wow, this music is quite loud in my ears. Let me see if I can turn it down. I thought I'd just put something nice and cozy on, so we put on the home theme from Undertale, and I guess it's got a fireplace going on in the background. It's pretty chill. Need help? Kirby, if you could... This is gonna be a pretty big project, so I appreciate any help that I can get. But yeah. And we should probably also think about how big we want to make our Tetris pieces. And then we also have to think about how we want to design them. And I know maybe now is not the time to think about the design because I don't even have the concrete for it. Maybe we can go into a creative world and test it. But I think it'd be cool if maybe Kirby could contribute as well. Oh, not right after, but people are interested. If people are interested, I could stream right after. I think it could be cool. I don't know if you intend or if you want to let people see behind the scenes, but I think it could be cool if you let people listen to the song and then you kind of showed the the production or the creative process behind it. I think some people might be interested in that, but I don't know. Maybe you'd have to ask around, see if people want to see that, or if you're even interested in sharing that. I think a breakdown would drive most people away. Okay. I thought it could be interesting, but maybe I think you might know better. I mean, you're the music producer, right? Not me. Let's go back to spawn because I realize I have a bunch of chests at spawn I can dump all this dirt in. And you know what? Oh, I'm getting shot at. Okay, I should put up a wall here so that way gas don't start spamming at you right away. An artist is always excited for a breakdown. It's the most fun. I want to show to the world. Yeah. I think it's like, you know, when people start talking about music theory, some people are like, oh, music theory, so boring. But I find that stuff interesting. So I think it's like only other artists understand. And they're interested in the details. I always show my friends the projects and they just get bored after a while. Am I lagging or something? Oh no, I'm not. I didn't even realize that I had gone through. Let me get my chests. You know what? Rain Dawn will probably... Oh, I nearly left a shulker box there to decompose. I think Rain Dawn could really appreciate these chests full of dirt, because I think he's planning to do some terraforming. You wouldn't find any music theory in this electronic song. I mean, I don't know what exactly you mean by that, but I think, you know, it's music, right? There's some sort of rules that are governing it. But yeah, I think it depends on what you mean. Like, it might not be super technical or anything, but there's some rules you have to be following, right? Let me put these back in here. I guess today we'll just be flattening this area. Maybe I should have gotten another pickaxe. I mean, another shovel. Okay, I think the best way to do this is actually to get rid of all the dirt first, because these grass blocks are actually harder than dirt blocks. So they are harder to dig up for my efficiency 3 shovel. We'll do it like this. We just have to be very careful about not letting these dark areas spawn anything. Not anything like Jacob Collier. Okay. I've been watching there's this channel called Piano with Johnny, and it's this really friendly guy who kind of explains how to do, like, well, not really write new interesting harmonies, but just to make less boring harmony. No, that kind of means the same thing. Basically, he just kind of shows you how to add chord extensions and substitutions, and I've been really enjoying his content. I was getting my sister to watch because I think she's interested in that sort of stuff too. You know, like doing stuff like worship piano or just like pop songs or whatever, being able to improvise. Really enjoy that content. Right. I think this is also an efficiency 3 pickaxe, so this is going to take so long. And maybe I'll get really sick and tired of this song after listening to it for a long time. Something else I was looking into yesterday, if you guys have heard of subharmonics, which is where you create like some sort of... Actually, I don't understand how it works at all, but basically lets you sing like an octave lower beneath your regular register. And I was kind of like looking at videos of that, and I don't understand it at all. But I think it's really cool. You know what? I should have checked if there's anything built upon this. Okay, the only thing that's kind of nearby here is this base over here, but maybe we'll just not get too close to this thing. Yeah. Jeremy, you're already low enough? Yeah, but I mean, wouldn't it be cool if you could go even lower? Like, have you ever seen those Ken Turner videos? That guy who sings really, really deep? Oh, that could be really cool. Did I leave my bed here? No. Oh, this is gonna suck. I don't have mending. Or efficiency 5, or a beacon. It sucks because, like, you want to get spawn nice looking, you know, as soon as possible, right? Because that's the first thing people see when they join. But doing something large scale is kind of hard when you don't have all that end game stuff. And yes, I know I said, okay, I don't want to get the end game stuff by trading with villagers, like getting mending and stuff. I am seriously tempted to take that back right now. It's just so convenient to be able to have mending and efficiency 5 on anything you want, whenever you want. But I shall hold true to my word. Which also, now that I think about it, is not good, because how am I supposed to get mending and I'm breaking onto my elytra? I'm pretty sure you cannot directly enchant them. And you definitely can't enchant them with mending, because you have to get a book in order to apply that. Huh, I have to think about that. Hi, Dimple. You redeemed water. I filled up my water bottle, but I think I left it upstairs. Give me 1 second, I'll be back. Oh, yeah, I did. All right, I'll be back. 1 sec. All right, I'm back. Here's the bottle. But can you agree how crazy Jacob's vocal range is? It's like magic. I don't actually know what his range is, but I know he has very good control over his voice, which is, I mean, of course, a very enviable trait. But yeah, how are you, Dimple? How was the post office? The postal service? Oh, Kirby. Oh, Kirby's here. Kirby, did you join the game while I was in the short time that I went upstairs? Oh, you. Hello. I'm behind you. Oh, you're a little bit laggy. Maybe it's because you just teleported here. You're running the wrong way. You're running away. He goes up super high and goes down low. It's impossibly crazy. Yeah, that's impressive. But yeah, you know, honestly, it's so cool that it's like when everything works together. You have this guy who's super passionate about music. I can't. I don't even have a good shovel that I can use. I'm sorry, Kirby. But yeah, like this guy who's got the understanding, right? He's got the perfect pitch and he's got the voice. Yeah. You only have iron? Oh, Kirby, this might not be the thing. You know, you can just hang out. We can hang out together. We can hang out together. That's more than enough. The post office was open. There was no line and everything went super smooth. It's better than the government buildings, which are super packed right now because everyone's lining up to get their passports renewed or something. Your mom just left our house 15 minutes ago. Yeah, she's already back. And when I went up to get my water, I heard her upstairs. Yeah. What was she doing? I'm assuming she was just coming over to share some of her crops. Watch this up. Oh my goodness, man. How long? I've been streaming for 16 minutes. This is all I've gotten dug out. Oh, okay. Sure. You know what you can do, Kirby? You can help me start filling in these holes with all the dirt. I guess Kirby, you've already gone to get the thing. But that is something that I could use help with. Oh my goodness, man, I've destroyed my shovel. Oh, this is not good. Just hanging out. She brought some sugar snappies. I've been eating those. Like, she's always like, oh, you want to eat some peas and stuff? I'm like, not really. You know, like, what? Like, there's one time I was just sitting down here. My mom comes down with a single piece of asparagus. Raw asparagus. And she's like, do you want to eat this? And I'm like, well, I mean, It would feel a little bit rude if she came all the way down here with this asparagus she just harvested. So I'm like, okay, sure, I'll eat it. But I didn't really, you know, I wasn't really sitting down here and thinking, man, I would really love to have some asparagus right now. Same thing with the sugar snappies. I'll just be sitting there perfectly content with my day. And she'll just say, do you want to have some sugar snappies? And I'll be like, well, I feel like I'd hurt your feelings if I said no, so I guess I'll have them. I really like the peas. They're so fun. Yeah, but I'm like, I'm not sitting around dying for some peas. Sad because I ate all the peas and they're gone now. Okay. Oh, someone's coming down. Probably my mom. It's probably my grandma. Nope, it's my mom. At least we're getting stone and stuff. Oh my goodness, the shovel is gonna break. The shovel is gonna break. Oh no, what am I gonna do? I guess when my shovel breaks, I can just start patching up the holes and stuff. That is something else I could do. Oh, got some copper. I have not used copper ever, besides making like a spyglass. I don't know. It just seems like a lot of effort. Like, you know, you can put honeycomb on it to make it preserve its oxidized state. I feel like there should be some other easily farmable item that you can apply to it to make it oxidize by one layer. And I think that would encourage people to I think that would encourage people to use it. Like, I know it wouldn't really make sense because there's not really, you know, something you can just put on it, or like a tool that you can force it to oxidize any faster. But just for the sake of convenience, you know, like, they put all this effort into adding, like, oh, look at our block. It like takes like 10 days to like change colors by one stage. Nobody's gonna use it except for the people who are like really hardcore builders. Okay, I'm gonna put a few torches down here because I don't want to spawn anything. Right? We want to make spawn safe. Yeah, I don't really want to break my shovel. Welcome back, Kirby. So Kirby, what you can do with me is that you can help me cover up. You can use this dirt. You can use this dirt that I've brought, that I've picked up, and we can cover up spawn. If you can help me, oh, I did not want all. I just want some dirt. I don't want all of the dirt. Guys, I'm struggling here. Okay, here. You can help me start flattening out this area. So like doing this and stuff. Are you talking about copper? Yeah, I am talking about copper. Hi, Jeremy. I finished your request yesterday. Did you stream it, Nicole? Because I guess I must have missed your stream. If you did. How did they turn out? Do you think, did you enjoy making the grub and making Hornet from Hollow Knight? Hey Kirby, do you know what to do? Make it flat? Let's see if we can't cover this entire area. It would save us a lot of time if we just covered this entire area and like we didn't have to take down anything underneath. That's what I'm thinking. What do you think? Do you think we could even the spawn house? Well, that's the thing. I didn't even know that that was called spawn house until now. Like, I just thought that was somebody's temporary house or their starter base. So yeah. Let's just cover all of it. I don't know why I'm down here. I should be on top. Yes. Good. You did both of them. Okay. Did you take pictures of them? I'd love to see them. And do you mean that you did both of them on stream? That'd be pretty cool. The spawn house, interesting. I did not build it. I built like this Z piece, sorry. But yeah. Honestly, I should have just said like just don't build anything within like 100 blocks of spawn. But I think I kind of like I didn't really enforce that rule, or like, you know, I guess I should have made it clear that everything that's here will be temporary. That I intended to build something at spawn, but I didn't really make it clear. So, you know, in a few years, let's say I'm still streaming and I'm still interested in Minecraft and SMPs and stuff. If I ever make a new server, then I will explicitly say like, please don't build anything at spawn. don't build anything at spawn. I will get rid of it. Children, back away from me. Be gone. Be gone. Oh my goodness. They really had to go and make children like way faster and way smaller. That's unfortunate. Okay, that's fine. Yep. Of them late at night. All of them late at night. Oh, I see. Maybe that's why I missed the streams. You streamed at night. Yeah, I definitely did not mine up enough dirt to cover up all this area. Okay, nice. We can use the dirt below the platform. I'm not sure I know what you mean, but I mean, as long as it saves us resources, I don't mind. What ice cream flavor do I like? By the way, hi K9s. My favorite flavor was one called pralines and cream, which is like these candied nuts with like caramel, and yeah, that's my favorite flavor. You know, when I was a kid, I was not a big fan of nuts in ice cream, but I've grown up and I like them now. I love having, well, I guess, is that really even a flavor, or is that just a topping? Because if we're just talking about flavors of ice cream, then I guess my favorite flavor would be, I don't think I have a favorite. I like a lot of different ice cream. I'll tell you what I don't like, and you know, I will explain why. I'm not a big fan of mint ice cream because I've just had a lot of mint ice cream lately, and not even lately, but like within the last year, my dad kept buying mint ice cream and nobody else was eating it except for me. So I ate so much mint ice cream, I'm a little bit sick of it right now. But yeah. And I mean, if you asked me, I feel like it's fair to ask you back, K9s, what is your favorite ice cream flavor? I feel like you would know some pretty interesting flavors. Or you'd have a very unique pick, a unique choice. Oh, what the? What is this? Somebody just put like a room down here. I'll torch it up, then jump out of here. We should light up these caves. But honestly, is anyone ever going to be in them again? Probably not. I'm getting kind of sick of this song. I'm not gonna lie. We've been listening to it for like half an hour. I might put something else on. You guys turn on spawn protection? We'll see. I might leave it because I don't think anybody. I think people will like if there's a huge build here at spawn. I think people will understand. Hey, maybe I shouldn't build stuff here because there's something else here already. But if ever there's an instance where people are not really respecting that, then I will turn on spawn protection. Okay, yeah. All of a sudden, now that we start talking about it, I feel like I've been speaking in a much deeper voice than normal, and it's kind of putting strain on me right now. So let's see if, yeah, you know what, talking in a higher register is a bit easier for me. A bit easier, yeah. I don't know if I want to get an elytra. I sent it? Ooh, I kind of want to look at the picture. Okay, I'm gonna go look at the picture. Discord is not opening, so I'm gonna look at it on my phone. Oh wow, they look really good. I like the pose that you chose for Hornet, and I love the way that you drew the silk coming off the needle. And the grub, of course, is super cute. Does everybody else want to see? Maybe you could post on... do I have your permission to share it, Nicole? When I'm emotionally exhausted, my voice gets deeper and it's such a strain. Okay. I'm not emotional right now, though. Don't worry, guys. I don't know. Man, I didn't realize how often people come in and out of the basement. Sure, share it? Okay. For some reason, Discord is not opening, so I'm going to have to close it. Oh, I don't know if anybody else gets that, but like, where you like exit out of Discord, and then like when you click on the icon, it just like doesn't open up again, but it doesn't let you open up a new instance of it. But anyways, let me go ahead and dump this into a new tab, and I will show you guys real quick. One sec, guys. I just have to make sure that from pictures, yes. Here, look at that. Isn't that super cool? It's Hornet and the Grub from Hollow Knight. Okay, hold on. Somebody turned on the lights and did not turn them off. Ugh, okay. My pet peeve. Alright, I'm back. D-Rub is here. It's on Nicole's channel. You should follow for sure. Yeah, guys, check out Wait, Dimple, can you do a shout out? Oh, what the? Did I get hit? Kirby, why would you do such a thing? I was gonna put some dirt blocks down. Okay. Hopefully everybody's. I'm just here placing dirt blocks. You guys aren't missing anything. But yeah, these all look really good. So like I said, like I really like the pose that you chose, and I like that you added the silk kind of, you know, trailing in front of her and then behind her. It looks like magic, honestly. You know how like, I don't know, it looks like smoke in a way. But yeah, okay, that's great. I'm gonna switch back over. But yeah, y'all should check out Nicole because I think she does she does art streams with these like bead arts, but she also does cooking streams. Yeah, one time I tuned into her stream and she was making yuca bread. They look like little cookies. Okay, let me switch back over to Minecraft. Nice. Alright, this bamboo's gonna have to come down. Maybe we can leave this area down here the same. I don't know. I don't really feel like building like an underground part to this spawn area. I'm gonna run out of dirt. If we make it hollow, Etho wouldn't be proud. I don't think I have the strength. I don't have the strength. I don't have the strength to do it. By the way, speaking of Etho, did you guys see Etho uploaded his first Hermitcraft episode? So glad to have Etho back. I had really missed his, like, I don't know, like everyone always talks about how much they love Etho and stuff, and I hadn't really watched him. So I started watching him in season 8. Is this season 8? No, in season 7 of Hermitcraft I was watching him. I'm like, wow, actually I understand why everybody likes this guy. We're out of dirt. No. And yeah, I was watching his modded series and I was like, wow, this is a lot of fun. Like I really enjoy this. And then he disappeared for a bit because of family stuff. He wasn't able to record, but I'm glad that he is back now. Get mine from anywhere like Michael's or Amazon. I saw it in the first minute of uploading. Oh, dang, you're fast, Kirby. I think I saw it maybe after a few hours. You have dirt? Yes, give me the dirt. Give me the dirt, Kirby. I should go back to my base and grab some dirt. Thank you. Is that all of it? Do you need some of it back? Okay. All right. I'm assuming you kept some for yourself. Oops. I cannot place. Oh, Nicole is taking requests. Ooh. And there it is. The AC is turned on. Man, that's like it. When the AC turns on, it like double sucks for me because first of all, it makes a lot of noise. Second of all, I'm in the basement, which is already cold. So then the AC turns on, and it drops a couple more degrees. It gets so cold down here. All right, I've complained enough about it being cold down here. You guys are probably sick to death of it. But yeah. Yikes. Oh my goodness. I never realized how speaking in a lower tone, like subconsciously, I've kind of slipped back into doing it. Like I never realized how much strain it puts on your voice. Because now that I've been talking for like 40 minutes straight, pretty much, it's not comfortable at all. It's not. Let's just. I have to make a very conscious effort. Normally, I feel like my voice is a lot higher naturally, and then so I have to like purposefully speak slower and in a lower tone in order to make it go down. But for some reason, I feel like it's the opposite today. I don't know. Do you guys ever have days like that where you just feel like your voice just doesn't sound the same? When your vocal cords don't work like they used to before. My voice is always bad. Oh, okay. You might feel that way, Kirby, but I'm sure. I think that it's probably not as bad as you think. But I think it's a pretty common phenomenon for people not to like their own voice or like the sound of their own voice. I heard that comes from like, you know, you have this idea in your head of what you sound like and you actually don't sound like that at all. So because there's such a big mismatch, you know, you end up hating the way that you sound. I've heard stuff like that. Okay, this might take up way more space than I thought. How big are these Tetris pieces gonna be? I have to think about this actually. Is this how big I want it to be? Did I give you VIP? Yeah, D-Rob, of course I did. I gotta be like all the other channels, which either you're a VIP on or you're a mod. Yeah, D-Rob, you always show up and it's always a pleasure to have you here. Yes. Oh, that reminds me, I should also probably VIP Nicole. There we go. You gotta think about what the unit size of each cube is. That's what I was thinking. So I was thinking maybe 20 blocks. Maybe I should make it an odd number, right? Odd numbers are better. I need to actually go through the portal. I'll be back, Kirby. Still waiting for that 20k. All right, D-Rob. How close are you, by the way? How much do people normally earn by watching a stream? Because like on average, I'm streaming like usually like 10 hours every week, right? Because I stream 3 times a week, usually a little bit more than 3 hours each time. So do that. Plus, then there's like watching bonuses, and then there's streak bonuses, right? So if you watch consecutive streams, I think they give you a couple 100 points as a bonus. 9.2 right now. Nice. Hi, Birdie. What's up? I also want a VIP Birdie because Birdie is my Tetris buddy, my Tetris friend. How are you, Birdie? I hope things are going well. Yeah, I came over here to get some dirt. I probably should have brought some shulker boxes, huh? Can I get VIP ×2? Unfortunately, you can't. But if I could, I'd definitely give it to you, Kirby. You get VIP, awesome. Of course, Birdie. We're gestrous streaming buddies. So we, of course. Anyways, where did I get these seeds from? Let's grab this. I almost left without this. Wait, K9 just came back and just said pistachio. That was a very delayed answer, but I'm glad that you got back to me. So that means you're like Kirby. You also like pistachio flavor. I like pistachios. I quite like them a lot. If you guys have ever tried like chocolate almonds or chocolate covered almonds, like those are pretty good. Then I found out, my dad bought them at Costco. There's chocolate covered pistachios, and they're like even better. Because like pistachios are like a little bit salty, right? So like you get that bigger contrast of like the sweetness of the chocolate and the saltiness of the nut, the pistachio, and it's really good. And they're also a lot, I feel like they're a lot easier to bite through than almonds. They're like, because they're smaller, right? So yeah. Gestures fam. I'm chilling here with my cat in my arms. Aw. Freya's a cutie, and my dad came down, turned on the light, didn't turn it off. I gotta go turn it off. Be right back. Maybe I shouldn't be so particular about it. Maybe I should just leave the light on, but I like sitting here in the dark. Pistachios are legit. Well, I gotta try that. Maybe it's just in Canada? Maybe, but like surely you could make that yourself, right? You just melt some chocolate, dip some pistachios into it. I don't know. they were really good. Which is bad actually, because then I eat too many of them, and it's not good to eat Lots of chocolate. Maybe it's on Amazon? You could probably get them on Amazon. Maybe you can check the foreign goods aisle. I just know that my dad got them at Costco. So maybe if you check Costco, they'll have it. Kirby, if you're out of dirt, I have dirt. I have dirt. I have dirt. Come up here. Dirt as far as the eye can see. They have it? Okay, yeah. I think you should try. I think you'll really like them. I mean, like, come on. What's not to like? You like pistachios? And you like chocolate, then combine them together, it's gonna be great. I mean, everybody, not everybody, but like a lot of people have tried chocolate almonds, right? And like, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. But chocolate pistachios are like just on another level. But yeah, how are you, Birdie? Did you end up starting your new job yet? Or is that gonna be later? I don't actually like chocolate ice cream. Okay. You don't like chocolate ice cream? I feel like chocolate ice cream doesn't taste like chocolate. Like it's super sweet, and I guess it kind of has a hint of chocolate, but like, I don't know. It feels separate from the idea of chocolate. Like I feel chocolate ice cream is its own flavor compared to chocolate. If you guys understand what I'm saying. In the same way that like strawberry flavored is different from the actual taste of strawberries. You know? Start in the fall. Oh, okay. So you have a bit of time to, you know, get your own thing done before the fall starts. A few more months of freedom. I don't like chocolate ice cream either, but I love chocolate, yeah. I think that's something common, right? People like, oh, I don't like chocolate flavored things, but I like chocolate. It's just me and Kirby. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Oh, we should put that on and sing along to it. Can you guys hear that? I don't think actually I'll be able to sing along to this. The song is kind of hard to sing. It also melts extremely fast. Crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometime, and I want to spend my time with you. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I. If it's a tub of Neapolitan ice cream, I'll only eat the strawberry and vanilla portions. Interesting. I didn't realize that people felt so strongly about chocolate ice cream. Cause like I'll eat chocolate ice cream if we have it. I don't hate it, but definitely not my go-to. Are there other flavors that people just won't eat at all? Like, is chocolate ice cream the most hated flavor? The most polarizing flavor? Rocky Road ice cream is my least favorite. What goes into Rocky Road? It's like chocolate ice cream with chocolate chunks in it, right? Dang. Something... There's a flavor, I'm not... This sounds like a very Canadian flavor. Or mix, or invention. It's called Moose Tracks, which is kind of gross when you think about it. But it's like... It's like an ice cream cone, or I guess it's just the ice cream, but it's like it's got like Reese's Pieces mixed into it. It's like chocolate chunks and Reese's Pieces mixed into it. It's like super, super good. I think it might be because Reese's Pieces are so good, or the Reese's Cups, they're really good. So, yeah, it is a Canadian thing. Okay, yeah. Kind of like how beaver tails are a Canadian thing, right? And poutine. Although, I feel like poutine probably has spread, right? Don't you guys have poutine in America? I'm mostly asking Americans in the chat, but D-Rob might know. Ketchup flavored popsicle? Is that a thing? Do people make ketchup flavored popsicle? You know what I'm thinking about right now? I'm thinking about Good Mythical Morning. You guys know Rhett and Link? They do this series where they say like, will it blank? So will it ice cream or will it candy or something like that? Where they take foods that are not typically, you know, eaten that way and they prepare it that way. So I remember they did have a ketchup flavored ice cream, now that I think about it, and they really liked it, I think. Or was it ketchup? No, it might have been sweet and sour. I'm sure they've probably done, they've done it to ketchup or something. There's poutine in the States, but it's not as good as in Canada. I see. I used to, in uni, there came a point where I would hate to like pack lunch the night before, so I would always just buy food from the food trucks, which is not a good habit if you are trying to save money and to not gain weight. But I would end up eating like a poutine like once a week because it was just so convenient. And you know, after a long day of school, I'd be like, man, I feel like crap. I want to eat something unhealthy and feel better. So I would go eat a poutine. Yeah. And we got a pretty significant portion of this done. Where's my bed? There it is. I wonder why, right? 'Cause it's not like it's like calling something a poutine. That's not like against the law, right? It's not like copyrighted or something, right? So like why hasn't all of America adopted it? Because I feel like it's something that they would really like. It's like fries. Everybody likes fries. It's cheese and gravy, right? Or not cheese, but like cheese curds. Like I feel like that would just be universally liked. But for some reason it hasn't caught on. I heard that some people said that it's the name, because the name kind of sounds like poo, and it doesn't sound appetizing, so people might not understand what it is. But I don't know. You guys are missing out. Yeah. And you know, while we're on the topic of differences of food between Canada and America, we have something. I mean, you guys. Sorry, I say you guys as if everybody watching is American. But Americans, they have America's got Smarties, and we also have Smarties in Canada, but our Smarties are not the same. So the Smarties that you guys have, we call them Rockets, because we have a different type of candy called Smarties in Canada, and they're like, they're kind of like M&Ms, except not as good. But they're not bad. But you guys don't have them. So yeah. And what's funny is that some people don't like the American Smarties or the Canadian Rockets, but I like them. I quite like them. I'll open the whole pack and just eat the whole thing, and my mouth will just be full of this candy powder thing. F-Thonk, hello. Some people told me that there might be a Tetris event in Toronto later this year. Oh, is that so? I might go. The last time some Torontonian or Toronto-based Tetris players reached out was Breaker J, because I think Breaker J found out that I live in Canada, and like people in his server were like challenging me to play or something like that, and they're like, "Oh, are you like in Toronto?" I'm like, "No, I'm not quite in Toronto." And then he was just like, "Are you?" They were asking if I want to go to like a convention or something, because I think there's like an anime convention. But yeah, I'll think about it. Do we have Kinder eggs in Canada? We do. Yes, Kinder Surprise. I heard those are also banned in the States, which I don't understand why. Is it because they have like a toy inside and like it's a choking hazard? I feel like the whole point of buying the thing is that there is a toy inside, so everybody understands you don't eat the whole thing at once. Let's see. That was my childhood until I moved to America. The Kinder eggs right now are not as fun. Always have way fewer pieces. We have Kinder eggs. Oh, okay. Maybe it varies from state to state. I also heard that dodgeball is banned in some schools. You know, I have all these misconceptions, or like, you know, all this third-party information. I don't know. You know, I heard it through the grapevine about this, about certain topics, and you know, I feel like now would be a great time to ask my American viewers. Are some of these things true? We have Kinder eggs, but they're inside a bag now. What do you mean? Like the toy comes separately in a bag, or like, what do you mean? Yeah, I completely forgot about, like I haven't had a Kinder egg in so long, so I haven't really seen the toys inside. But I remember they had this series where it was like these magic, they were like magic trick props or something. So I remember there's this one toy, and it was like a magic box. So like, if you open and close the box, there was like a latch you could switch on that would like hold a false wall back or something like that. It would reveal a different part of the box. I don't know. I probably didn't really explain it very well, but like I just remember that was a thing. It was really cool. Are there any other Kinder Surprise toys that I remember? Not really. Yeah, when I was younger. Okay, so like I tell people this, but like there's a vending machine in my house. It's actually like right behind me, like a meter behind me. And because my uncle used to run this like kind of like this resort on the lake, and my dad bought a vending machine and kept it there, and then he like put candy inside. And well, eventually my uncle sold the place, and then he doesn't do that anymore. So we got the vending machine back. But I was gonna say, like, whenever we went and visited, my dad would give everybody a candy bar, so we always got to pick which one we wanted. And then I always followed my brother, and we always picked Mars bars, which I think are called Milky Ways, or like it's akin to the Milky Way candy bar in America. But yeah, so I have fond memories about that. The toy is in a bag inside the egg. Okay, so is it so that way like you don't bite into it and then like a bunch of small pieces spill out and choke you? So like everything stays in the bag and you don't like die instantly when you bite into it. I need one. I'm gonna get a Kinder egg tomorrow. You have to pay to get snacks. Well, I have no more dirt, Kirby. I'm out of dirt. Do you have any more dirt? No, I didn't have to, but then my dad would kind of just like if I asked my dad, I'm sure he would have given me one, but like he would always say like everybody gets one, so like it's special. You need dirt. Hey, but look at that, we covered quite a bit of space. Let's see what it looks like down here. Oh, it's spooky down here now. We might have created a mob farm. What have we done? Oh no, Kirby, what did we do? There are monsters here. Okay. So tell you what, Kirby. I'm just gonna go keep digging some dirt, and I'll get back to you. Oh, my shovel's gonna break. Oh, this is so sad. No, I'm gonna lose my shovel, and it's so good. It's got silk touch on it. I don't have levels to enchant a new shovel. This is such a tragedy. Yeah, so the title of the stream is Should I Get an Elytra? But I don't think I'm gonna have time to. Today is literally just like you guys are here to watch me do some chores on the server. Because I am not doing anything special. I'm literally just digging up blocks. You'll make a skulk farm. Oh, I think I saw... I clicked on an Ilmango video about skulk farms, but I never ended up watching the whole thing. Oh, is there any dirt in here? Stone? No, no dirt. That's unfortunate. This is a little bit strange to look at. I'm so used to there being like a dip down here. We're gonna have to think about what we're gonna do over here. Maybe we'll just build a huge retaining wall. That could look cool too. You know what? I'm gonna go back to my base. No, actually, I'm not going to. I was thinking about enchanting a few more shovels or something, but yeah, we're not gonna do that. Let's just dig up this dirt here. Hello. Kirby, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You're gonna spend so much of your time digging up dirt if you're not using a better shovel, an enchanted shovel. You feel outclassed? Well, Kirby, I have got some extra diamonds. If you want to come make a diamond shovel and enchant it, I mean, be my guest. I'll even give you the lapis. You want to come over to my base? Let me just drop off some dirt. Oh, you have 3 diamonds. I've got enough to spare. If you don't have, if you don't mind, like borrowing some from me. Yeah. Hey, wait, no, Kirby, you should get your horse. You can grab your horse on the way. Wait, no, I don't have saddles. Never mind. If you don't mind leading it all the way back here, you can have your skelly horse. Don't you enchant your shovel with unbreaking and mending? It does have unbreaking on it. It's got the max level of unbreaking. But the thing is, I am not using villagers to get mending because I feel like it's a little bit broken. I think I should maybe hold off on doing that for as long as I can. So yeah, I don't know. Some people might say it's dumb for not using it, but I would prefer. I feel like it would make it a bit more special if I didn't make use of that. All right, come get your horse. Pick one, any horse right here. I think they're. Do skeleton horses have varied statistics or stats like regular horses do? Anyways, there's diamonds in here. Take a few. Do I have a shovel? Oh, I do have a shovel. I could combine my shovel. They all have the same stats. It doesn't boost the efficiency level though. I don't have any other ones, do I? That sucks. I could just combine them together. Nah, let's put them together. It looks so much better than on stream. I'm glad that you think so. That costs 19 to put it that way. It costs 8 to put it this way. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rip the enchantments off. I'm gonna rip the Wait, Kirby, the enchantment table's over here. I'm gonna get a little bit of experience back from here. Then I'll combine them. Who's this? This is Rainwing's stuff. Rainwing built this parkour thing and then is building a tree over there, I guess. Let's go ahead and combine my stuff. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, man. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Oh my goodness, Kirby. Kirby's already distracted. Oh, you know what? I should give Kirby the stack of alliums that I've had here for a while. Kirby's doing it. Where'd you go? Oh, did you fall? Oh, you fell. Okay, let's try it together. Let's try it together. Hey, this guy's trying to get you. Go away. Back off. SMH didn't even drop his fishing rod. Oh, these vines are kind of annoying. Ow. I didn't do it. You're too pro, Kirby. How'd you do that? Oh no. I almost died, Kirby. Kirby, please. I really like this path that Rainwing has made, though. It's really nice. It illuminates the edge of the water very nicely. You have feather falling boots? Well, you know, I don't. I just have protection 4. Okay. This looks like a very hard jump. Oh, never mind. Oh no! Okay, at least I landed in the water. You stole them from Kevin. Okay, Kirby, I'm gonna going back to spawn. You can make yourself a. You know what? I'll make an extra diamond shovel right now. Hopefully, I don't really have a good way to get levels. Usually, I just breed. You know what? Let's see if we can't breed the cows, kill a few of them, and get enough levels. Is somebody calling me? No. You made it? Oh, you did. I saw you at the very edge right there. Let's go ahead and grab some diamonds. Oh wait, no, you only need one. You only need one diamond to make a shovel. I just remembered. Yeah. Hi, David. If my computer wasn't a potato, I would join. Well, D-Rob, if you ever do end up on the server, you're always not on the server. But if you ever feel like playing Minecraft or feel like or get maybe an upgrade to your computer and you can play, then you're welcome to join. This bow has 0 durability. Yeah. Hi, David. How are you? You want to come play Minecraft? I keep coming over here, but I'm not sure what I'm trying to get. There's diamonds in here, Kirby. Take one. Oh, and take these two. Right. Yes, I need wheat. I don't really have much wheat left. Kirby, get the diamond before it despawns. There's another wandering trader in my base. This is the second wandering trader that spawned here. The first time was off stream. The table is over here. No, Kirby, it's not in there. It's up here. The last time I played Minecraft was on the Xbox with some family about 4 years ago. Oh man, the game's so different after 4 years. I guess I'll try to recuperate my loss. Wait, what loss? From dying last time? Oh man, David, your Minecraft stream was great. Very enjoyable. I had fun just kind of hanging out. Okay, let's get some levels. Let's get some levels. Yes. Okay, and yeah. Alright, now we kill them. I should put fire aspect on this sword. I do have a fire aspect book, but I I wanted to save my levels for more enchantments, so I haven't used it yet. Wait, is fire aspect for arrows? No, it's flame. It's flame. Yeah. Yeah, that should be enough. The melatonin's kicking in. Wish me luck at waking up at 6 a.m. to volunteer. All right, good luck, Birdie. Thanks for dropping by. I'm really considering building a PC. You have 1 minute delay? Wait. Am I on a 1 minute delay, guys? Oh, is it really that bad? Oh no, I didn't even realize. Sorry. So my workload is a lot lighter than I thought it would be. Wait, what is that? Why would your workload being lighter allow you to build a PC? We did a creative, made Jesus sitting on a throne in the sky holding a gun, and the other hand was flipping you off if you looked at it from the front. That's your family. That's what you do during your family time. That's funny. Yeah, we didn't get anywhere close to level 30. When I did my Minecraft stream, I had a 1 minute delay. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, Kirby. It was just I think we just misunderstood what David was talking about. You have 5 levels? Oh, wait, no, you're not gonna be able to enchant anything then. Man, I wish I had levels. And David is here. Hi, David. Maybe I should kill some more of these guys. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Bam, 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 bam. Man, it's so convenient that a diamond sword just instantly kills on a crit. I'm probably really overestimating how hard it is to build a PC. I have never built a PC, so sorry, David, can't help you out there. By the way, David, did you end up going back to practice the checkerboard map a little bit more? You're getting your saddle? Okay. Okay, Kirby. You can always come back and get it. You can get the horse whenever you need him. You did not? No, David, how could you not? Don't you love that checkerboard pattern? Maybe I should turn that into a redeem. Is that pentamino mode? I could get people to make me do the checkerboard pattern. Don't need this gunpowder. Do I seriously not have any more dirt? This is such a disappointment. Wait, I don't think this is mine. I don't remember putting that. You know what? I'm gonna leave that there. Maybe that belongs to Kirby. And Kirby left it behind. The 20-minute cheese race really tired me out. Maybe I should have been a cheese. Actually, I don't think people even care about forcing me to do a cheese race. Anyways, I think I'm just gonna have to go back to spawn with the stuff I've got here. Oh, hold on. Where is this gonna put me? Okay, good. I was afraid it was gonna put me underground, but it looks like it works properly. Oh, whoa. What is this? What's in this box? I kind of want to know now. What's in the box? What's in the box? Oh, people came to drop stuff off for spawn. Thank you so much for who put that there. I appreciate that. 20-minute cheese race. D-Rob, I think David was going for like the lowest pieces. I think he got like a 252, right? That's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. I think my lowest is just like 300, or maybe a little bit over 300. Don't understand how people get sub 200. I didn't see the replays, but I saw on the leaderboard some people get sub 200, which is like, what? That's crazy. 252 minus 363. Yeah, I think for my fastest clear, which was like a 213 clear, not pieces, but 213 time, I think I used like 380 pieces or something like that. So I'm not good at it. Pros consistently get low 200s. I keep choking sub 240. Dang, you guys are too crazy at cheese race. I'm not good at it, but maybe if I practiced it more, I could get better. Let's get this dirt. My My best is 247. Dang. Okay, you guys are making me kind of want to try it on stream. How much? Like, okay, so obviously when you increase the number of lines, the the RNG nature, like the impact of RNG lines is kind of like reduced, right? Because I think to get a really good sub 10, like a 10 line cheese, you have to like get really good pieces, you have to get good placement of the holes in the cheese. But like for 100 lines, RNG matters a lot less, right? What do you guys think? How much luck is involved? Some people don't like cheese race, which I understand. Okay, well, it happened again. Somebody else came down, did not turn out the lights. I gotta go turn them out again. Alright, how many times does that make that? It's like the 4th time in the stream. Luck is much less with 100. I remember Agar talking about it. Agar's so pro. As long as you know what pieces won't cover your holes and what your residue will be, you should be good. My consistent is around 260 to 270. Dang. Kirby asks, do I have a name tag? I don't think I have a name tag, Kirby. It's kind of rare. Maybe if I had visited more mine shafts or something, I would have them, but I don't have any, sorry. You might be able to find somebody who's selling one, although I don't have any villagers at my base. You thought it because No, I got one name tag that whole time I was fishing. I named a bird, Senor Toucan, and then it got shot by a skeleton and then it died. He only lived for like 10 minutes. That was so sad. Like the skeleton just like was shooting me, I think, and it just hit my bird and my bird died in one arrow. Yeah, sorry. That was my only name tag and it's kind of gone now. I have no idea how you got 133. Actually, I do. You're fast. Hey, I mean, you can always watch my replay, right? Should be on the leaderboard. But yeah, I think it's mostly I just went really fast. Yesterday, I almost beat my record. I got, well, not really almost beat it, but I came close. I got like a 135 yesterday. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? No. Don't dig the top layers last because you don't want the grass to spread to the lower layers. Because grass tastes bad. No, I'm just kidding. But grass is harder to break than dirt. Which is why, look, I'm breaking these like instantly, but it takes me like, a bit of time to actually break the grass blocks. Dirt blocks break super fast. I should really consider making an account on gestures because I do at least 100 line. Oh, hi David. Want some steaks? No? Oh, right. You're going vegan. My bad. Wait, so you actually don't have an account on Gestress? For real, D-Rob? So you just always do them on guest account? Because if you do them on guest account, I feel like you must have like some pretty good records. You always play as guest. Oh, I see. Okay, I am not really enjoying this music right now. Let me put something else on. Oh, this is perfect. Ghibli. Winter Night Jazz Piano Collection covered by Relax Music BGM channel. Perfect. Turn up the volume a little bit. No, no, it's converting. No, stop. Oh, Kirby, hi. What were you gonna name your horse? If you don't mind me asking. Sorry, I didn't have a name tag. Lilith. Oh. That's a good name. I mean, it must be named after you, right? Lily and Lilith. I mean, I guess Lilith is probably a better name than Kirbith, right? Oh, it's not named after you? Google it. Isn't Lilith the, was supposed to be Adam's, like, first wife or something, and then she became the mother of demons? Or mother of monsters or something like that? I like hype anime music when I play. Oh, is that so? I like chill anime music. Like, I like hype music, but probably not when I play Tetris. Oh, if you like really hype music, then Risk of Rain 2 has a really great album. Every single song in that game is a banger. They're all really good. I've played a bit of Risk of Rain 2 on this channel, but usually I play with the music turned off and I listen to like my own music and stuff. But every now and then, like there's one time I was painting my house. Oh shoot, I thought I placed a block there and then I walked. Yeah, that was kind of dumb. I thought that was a Berserk reference. Which was a Berserk reference? I haven't read Berserk, so you have to let me know what I said that could have been a Berserk reference. Or are you talking about like playing the hype music? Lilith. Oh, okay. I listen to Nerdcore, and they don't care. They don't mind if you use their music for streaming. I'm pretty sure the people whose music that I do use, they do care, because I always have like copyright claims on my channel on YouTube when I upload the VODs. But I'm like, I'm not making any money off this. Why should I care? I did that one time that I was streaming that acoustic guitar or the classical guitar. I actually did have reduced visibility in Japan because I had used that guy's that Japanese performer's songs. So I thought that was pretty funny. They can make you delete the channel. Yeah, but like, I feel like I'd have to get 3 strikes. I haven't gotten a single strike for anything I've done so far. So I think I'm just like so small, it all just goes under the radar. But like, yeah, it's just like too much trouble for them to go after every tiny creator. You're probably fine. Yeah, I know, right? It's like when the really tiny fish, they swim near like really big fish because they know the big fish won't. They're like just too small to like even be bothered with, you know? Some people are concerned. You know what? I can understand if you're concerned, if you want to be cautious and stuff, but personally, I don't really fear any repercussion because I am fully aware of how insignificant I am. So I am not worried that anyone will come after me at all. I feel secure in the fact that I am tiny. I remember someone asked Blink how he dealt with copyright and he monka-esque in real life. So he's just like, I mean, so like, the thing is, does Blink use a lot of copyrighted music? He always listens to K-pop in his, like, I know that Blink likes K-pop, right? So does he listen to K-pop in his streams? Because I sometimes tune into some of, like, I usually like lurk in Blink streams. So I don't really remember what he's listening to. He does? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I've played K-pop on my channel. I don't care. Nobody's. Do I think JYP is gonna come after me and be like, "Hey yo, take it down"? You know what? If anything, I'd love for JYP to send a cease and desist to me, or send me like like legal documents. It's almost always K-pop. Oh, okay, I see. Sounds like something a huge music corp would do. What? They would just send out tons of copy strikes or something? How's the volume, by the way, guys? Is it the music too quiet? Because I see that it peaks around like half of the volume of my voice. Volume's good? Alright, cool. Last stream when I was playing Mario Galaxy, it was a bit too loud in the beginning, and I didn't even realize. Maybe after we're done this, because I don't. Okay, this is what I'm thinking we'll do, right? We'll build, we'll like cover this area, and then we'll figure out how big do we want to make our Tetris pieces, yeah? And we won't build them out of concrete, we'll build them out of like stone blocks, because that's kind of what I have in bulk right now. And then after that, maybe we'll just do some cheese race or something after that. I'm sure you guys are interested in seeing me struggle in cheese race. Frame cap to 10. Yeah, David. David, you know what? I think you should get a new PC, then you can start streaming Tetrio and Tetris Effect, and I mean, I don't think I've ever seen you stream Puyo Puyo. But maybe you could start streaming PPT. I think that would be cool. I fell asleep. I think I gotta go. All right. Good night, dimple cheeks. Have a good rest. Thanks for dropping by. I can't stream PPT because it lags. Too bad. I'd love to. Yeah, you know what? You gotta do it. You gotta do it, David. I think you gotta do it for the stream. You just gotta get a new PC. Good night. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, no, thank you for stopping by. And I'm out of dirt. How much farther does this? Oh, this goes pretty far. Oh boy. All right. You know what? This is nice. This. Stayed up a bit too late working last night, so today I'm extra tired. Oops. Well, that's the thing, right? Your body is not an infinite source of energy, so if you try to keep pushing it, eventually your body will let you know that it's time to rest. But yeah, have a good rest. Hopefully you recuperate your strength, and tomorrow I'm looking forward to the stream tomorrow. What you'll draw. Oh, we made it to the end. Nice. That reminds me, I need to walk the dog, then head to bed. True, right? D-Rob, you gotta wake up early for work, so you gotta head to bed early. I watched all of Wolf of Wall Street instead of sleeping last night. Wait, for real? The movie is quite debaucherous. Yeah, I heard. There's a lot of things that went down in that movie. I never watched it, but yeah, I've heard things about it. I might go to sleep soon as well. Today I slept at 5:30, woke up at 10. You're crazy. Hey, it's Imikozy. What's up? Hi. I didn't never expect to see you here, especially when I'm not streaming Tetris. How are you? It must be, it's like 10:30 for you, right? In the Philippines? I know this because I watch a few other Filipino streamers. Have a good stream, Jeremy. Thank you. D-Rob, see you later. Yeah, it's 10:38, yeah. How are you doing? How are you doing, Umikozi? I hope you're well. I think I saw a notification. You were playing Minecraft today too, weren't you? You were doing like hardcore. I didn't have time to watch today, but I did notice. I'm back. Are you free Tuesday or Thursday night for pizza at my place? Oh, pizza. Might be able to do Thursday. Yeah, I think I could do Thursday. Pizza, oh man, pizza. I'm kind of hungry now that you mention it. You can't tempt me with pizza like that. Okay, I'll see if I can do Thursday. Because Thursday I will be going into work, but then I'll be able to come back. Wait. Yeah, Thursday night. Okay, I thought you were gonna say like Thursday afternoon because I've got work in the morning. Jeremy, what do you teach, by the way? David, I kind of just teach high school stuff, like the core subjects. So I feel confident teaching English, like high school math. Like I was never like, I actually used to work at like a math tutoring school, but like I always worked with like elementary school kids, like kids that were like grade 6 and younger. But in high school, like I'm very comfortable like teaching like calculus or trig stuff. You know, I did take Calc 1 and 2 in uni, but like, you know, high school stuff is not that hard. So yeah, I teach science stuff, so I know enough about chemistry and biology to teach, or at least to tutor kids about that. Yeah, all I did was ride the waves, tried to find an outpost with an encaged allay. Did you find one? I've seen a few allays on this server, but I myself do not have an allay, and maybe I should. Maybe it would make it easier to get all this dirt to cover up this. Oh, you know, I should show you what we've been up to. So this is, you know, what am I thinking, man? I didn't even explain what the heck is going on. This is my T-spin SMP. So it's a Tetris themed SMP, as you can see. People building some funny openers. And yeah, right now, let me pull up an image. I'll show you what I'm trying to build right now. Yeah, I should explain what I'm doing. So last stream, I took a picture of this. Let's switch over to here. Here. So you tutor. Yeah, so we're building this pretty much. So why am I building like a huge dirt platform? It's because I just need it to be flat. So we're gonna build like can I zoom in? So we're gonna have this big stone platform, and we're gonna have these giant pieces. That's a little steep for scale, right? So it's gonna be really big. So this is just what people are gonna get greeted by when they spawn into the server. So that is the plan. Let's switch back to Minecraft. So you tutor, yeah. Like I pretty much like I don't like have my own curriculum. I just ask them like, okay, what do you need help with? Like, what do you not understand? And then I'll just explain to them, like, or help them with whatever they don't understand. I also teach, I taught piano before stream today, so I also do that. Yeah, so sometimes the kids, like, they don't need like a whole lesson. They just kind of need the content explained to them in a different way than their teacher has already explained. Sometimes the teacher just hasn't done an adequate job of explaining what's going on. And that's just kind of an unfortunate reality of public education. So I'm just there to explain it in a way that they can understand if their teacher didn't really have time to explain it in class. I go back to sleep Thursday it is. All right. Well, yeah, let me know about what the plans are. My high school life in a nutshell. Yeah. You know, I'm a little bit envious of these kids because like I never received any tutoring when I was in high school, and I mean I've always been pretty decent at school, right? So like I don't think I really needed it, but I wonder like maybe I could have achieved like really phenomenal scores or something in school if I had a tutor. But I mean, it's already passed, right? It doesn't really matter anymore. But yeah, like sometimes I don't want to like, oh, no. Oh, okay, maybe Sourhead's doing it on purpose. Okay, I think Sourhead's doing it on purpose. I was gonna say something. Nope, can't remember. Honestly, I was blessed with really good high school teachers, so I can't really relate. I've had some really good teachers and some really bad teachers. And some like were okay. So let's say, for example, English. I just said like I was really confident with teaching English, or like, you know, writing, right? I'm pretty confident with my writing skills. But like that wasn't always the case. Like when I entered high school, right, I was pulling like mid 70s, high 70s in English class because like I just didn't really understand how to analyze literature. And like grade 9, grade 10, and grade 11, I was just getting like, you know, like I got a little bit better. I got like 80, 82, you know, stuff like that. Then I got to 12th grade and I really liked my English teacher, and he kind of really responded positively to like whenever I tried to, you know, give an analysis or offer insight. And that made me want to contribute more, and then I kind of got the hang of it. I started to understand what English class was all about, and then I ended up finishing that year with a 99 in English. And yeah, so that teacher, he was really cool. I really liked him a lot. And then I had like an economics professor or economics teacher, and she was awful. Like on the first week of class, she's like, we're gonna do these quizzes every single week, you know, that way, you know, you're gonna always be on your toes, you're gonna know all the basic concepts. And then she like returned our first quiz back to us like 2 months after we wrote it, and we're like, all right, never mind. And she always took so long to mark our tests, and I swear the longer she had to mark our tests, the more she was able to like critique our answers and find BS stuff to take off points for. So then we ended up like I would get like 50s and 60s on my economics tests. But then on my exam, because she'd have to mark it in like over the weekend or like in a day, because like the way the education in Ontario is like you do your exams at the end of the year, like literally like in the last week of school, and then your teachers have to like mark it and then give you your report card. So then she'd be like dead, like pretty much just dead the next day, and then everybody would have gotten like 80s or 90s on their final exams. I'm like, she just got lazy. It's just like, yeah, sounds about right. Just gave us full marks. Wrong emote. Oh yeah, what is that emote? I never did my work, so I failed almost every class. I'm taking a break off Tetris for a while. My keyboard's not doing well. Oh no, that sucks to hear, Umakozi. Wait, what happened? Are your keys breaking? Are they no longer registering or something? Thank you for the follow, by the way. JP is here. Sorry, JP. I was ranting about school, so I didn't notice you popped in. But yeah, I'm pretty good at writing, pretty awful at timed writing. Oh, I'm pretty good with timed writing. I've done a lot of timed essays. I mean, David, like, you know the HL or the IB English exams, so everything's timed, right? And you have to like write analysis about like some poetry or something on the spot. I'm pretty good with timed essays. But yeah, I don't really do work too. I'm mostly chill. Almost repeated grade 11 and 12. Okay, I feel like Umakozi and Kirby are kind of like kindred souls. Serg is here. Hi, Serg. What's up? We're making things very flat at spawn. We're trying to we're gonna try to start you know, fleshing out our plan for spawn, which is gonna be giant Tetris pieces. Is that an Amogus opener at spawn? Yes, it is, Lemon Citrid. I graduated last week, so all is good. Oh, congrats! I had no idea. Well, you know, I'm glad you were able to finish. Do you have any plans after, like, for continuing education, or maybe you're gonna head to work? You should definitely get an elytra. Okay, so here's a couple things, sir. I kind of put it in the title because I'm like, yeah, you know, getting an elytra would be nice, but I kind of realized we have a few things working against it. Number one, somebody on the server went around and like did a bunch of end raiding. So it means that all the end cities nearby will probably be raided. So I'll probably have to go out a couple, maybe 10,000 blocks or something more. I don't know. So there's that, which I actually don't really mind too much. I just don't think it's going to be very exciting to watch. Second thing is, I don't have mending and unbreaking books. And I kind of took that vow last stream where I said I'm not going to be buying mending and unbreaking books from villagers. I'm heavily reconsidering that statement. I kind of regret saying that I would not partake in the villager trading, because I just remembered how convenient it is for things that you can't enchant directly. So I might go back on my word. How much do you write in a timed essay? Like I'll usually write at least I'll you know, like the 5-paragraph essay, you know, like I'll at least do that. Yeah, that's how I would do it. This place looks kind of cool now, actually, now that it's under a dirt ceiling. If we light this up, then this would be like mob proof. Oh, you know what? This right here, this is like spawning mobs. I'm pretty sure sugarcane does not block mob spawning. I think we should just take this down. Let's just take this down. I don't think anybody's using this. Like, this thing's been here for a while. So I'm just gonna take this down. Yeah, let's see. I could only get out like half of what everyone else did. Well, I mean, it also depends on physically how much do you write, and you know, how much do you care about, you know, the flow of your writing, right? The thing of the tough thing about the timed essay, and if it's written, is that you can't like go back and insert things, right? You can't like work on it like a document or like a Microsoft Word document, right? You can't just go back and insert a paragraph here and there. So you really have to be very decisive in the very beginning about what you want to write about and how you want to structure it. How many pages? I would probably write like, if it was single spaced, I'd probably write like 4 pages or something like that. 4 or 5 pages. Computer eng, because I despise biology. The story is I wanted ICT. What's ICT? That sounds like something computer tech. But it wasn't in the online enrollment, so I opted for the next best thing, STEM. When I found out ICT was available like tomorrow, I asked the school to be transferred there, but they said no. So now I suffered through science. Sorry, I don't know what ICT is. Could you maybe explain a little bit more? I think my timed essays were awful, but I think my world lit paper really carried my English score. English? Okay, HL English was the only subject I got a 7 in. Everything else was 6s. I could only get a 2 pages single space before time was called. You had higher PPS. I had higher WPS. So ICT is info and comms technology. Okay. Wait, what is this? What are you building, Kirby? I told my friend about your Twitch and he built this in our world. Like a Tetris thing? I sent you the picture on Discord. Okay. Do you mind if I share it with stream? Oh no, he built a kelp house. Oh, I should I be flattered? Have their eyes been opened up to the potential of kelp? Yeah, I'll share it with your permission, sir. Does this say something? Is this a... Oh, does it say Kirby? Aw, that's cute. But Kirby, we're gonna have to... We're paving over this, right? I've got a Hachi build, I think, on Hypixel Skyblock. I could send it on Discord. Yeah, for sure, for sure. By the way, Umekoze, if you want to get on the server, it's open to everybody, and, well, open to everybody, asterisk, because, like, if you're somebody that I don't know at all, then I'd like to get to know you a little bit more before I let you on. But Umekoze, like, I hang out on your streams all the time, so if you want to get on, I would invite you. It's okay? All right, I'm gonna show this. Let's see. So we switch over here. So yeah, they did a kelp house. Yay! It looks cute. Somebody just dropped me off a cliff. All right, that's enough of that. Let me switch back over here. How rude. Oh. Servers on 1.19? Yes, it is. Add me on Discord, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, no, no. There's mobs spawning here. No, 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 no. This is not how it was supposed to be. Oh, no. I don't have torches with me. Damn it. Eplic said he wanted to make Puyo statues. That's perfectly fine. I also have a house I try hard build for the first time. Yeah, let's see it. Oh, you know what? Why don't I show you my place? My place is over here. So that kelp house that that Serg sent a picture of, that's kind of the theme for my base right now. You added you? Okay. Okay, cool. Let me invite you here. Invite. All right. So you just have to join my Discord channel. You have to put your name into the Minecraft whitelist channel, and I will add you right now. Yeah. So yeah, David, you can let Eplic know that it's fine if they want to build, if he wants to build statues and stuff. Just make sure he's not building it in somebody else's base. Yeah. 1 second. I need to check. Okay. All right. So this is my place. I spent way too long boating back and forth between spawn and our world. So here we are. This is my T portal. Yeah, I made it bigger, but now it's kind of lost the effect because it's a lot brighter in here now. But I still think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, this is my base. That's the observatory. This is a house where I keep some of my stuff. Keep my stuff in here as well. Let's look at it from over here. I like the way that the dark green of the kelp goes with the dark oak. Maybe we make a PPT section somewhere? For sure, yeah. Go ahead. We've got a little guard tower over here. I'd love to join, but I'm on bedrock. No! That's so... Oh, okay. You know what? Even though we're in different versions, you know, we can, you know, we're still kind of bonded in a way, right? We still share some sort of bond and stuff. I'll be with you. Well, we're playing the same version of Minecraft together in my heart. I built a little weeping willow over here. It doesn't really look that good, and my friend is building some sort of parkour. Hypixel doesn't support 1.19 Pepega. Which bedrock platform are we talking about? I have no idea, Mikoze. I don't know anything about bedrock. What did I come back here for? Yeah, okay, you know what I do want? I want some torches. We gotta torch this place up. Let's take this, take a bunch of sticks, take a bunch of torches. Nice. We can go back to spawn. By the way, this is a thing you can do. You can just teleport back to spawn. Let me see who you are. Okay. List, add. And you're on. Welcome to the server, Mikozy. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Let's sleep it off. Okay, so what do I want to do now? I guess I'll light this place up later, but I do have a box of stone somewhere. Back off. Be gone, spawn a Satan. Anyways, let's dump the dirt into here. Yeah. Let's get this stone out. Let's figure out how big do we want our Tetris pieces to be, right? Hi, Tyler Bow. You finally caught a Minecraft stream. Yeah, we are building something at spawn. This is the spawn area. We just like platformed over this entire place, so now it's nice and flat. I really don't want to deal with this creeper. I'm gonna be on the server a lot more often. I know what I want to do now. Okay, that's good to hear, Kirby. I'm glad that you have a project that you want to work on. Okay, so how big do we want this Tetris piece, right? I'm thinking maybe, let's see how big it can get. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want it to be uneven. It should be an odd number. This, like, it looks kind of big, but I think we can go bigger. So what if we did 13? So we do like that. But what if we did 15? You know what? 15 is a nice number, right? Ends in 5. 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Wait, hold on. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What if we made it spell something? Like SLZ? What's SLZ meant to be? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. Now all we have to do is connect this back up. Or is 15 blocks not big enough still? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, hold on. I did not make this. Wait, this is a lot bigger than 15. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is actually 19. Let me go back. What piece is this one? You'll see. I'm just constructing the base. Because you know how like Tetris pieces are built from like smaller pieces, right? So if we can figure out how big we want to make one of those smaller blocks, then it will be easy to repeat for all the other pieces, right? I sent the Hachi in your DMs. Okay, let's have a look. I'm assuming that I can share this. That's really cute. Okay, hold on. I really like that. That's really funny. Not funny, but it's like, it's really nice. And Serg sent me a picture of the cat. That's cute too. Imakozi, can I share the can I share the picture of the Hachi? This looks about the center. Yeah, okay, something like that. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh my lord, this is a lot bigger than I thought. Go ahead. All right. Thank you for the hydration check, Tyler. I sent you a picture of my best friend, George. Oh, that's so cute. Sorry, I didn't mean to ask you the question so many times. I just didn't have my chat box open. Let me switch over to this. Look at this. This is so cute. I love it. So we have our Hachi spin. Might be a little bit hard to see because it's made out of glass, right? But here's the eyepiece, J, L, and you have the S and Z and the O piece. And I'm assuming you built all this together, but that's cute. That's cute. I like how it's you've incorporated the Nether and this village. Well, it's not. It kind of looks like a village up here, but like I think that's nice. What's this over here? It looks like a pool or something like that. And I just noticed that you have a kind of a flex over here. That's cool. I really like that. Yeah, I think it's really cool as well. if I drop 19 blocks. Forgot you streamed on Monday, so this is a nice surprise. Hi, SSHO. Fancy seeing you here. How are you? We're playing some Minecraft, and one of my viewers created this Tetris house. I'm sure you can see the Tetris pieces if you look closely. But yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna switch back now. But thank you for sharing. I think that's a really creative build, especially that you not only did you like build the opener, but you like made it into your base. So I think that's really cool. It's an AFK pool, pretty common in Skyblock. Diamonds are worthless in that place. Oh, okay, never mind. Thank you for the hydration check, Kirby. But yeah, Tyler Bill, thank you for dropping by. If you're still interested in joining the server, okay, that doesn't do nearly as much damage as I thought. Like, I think you could join, and maybe we could join and play together a bit right now. I think that could be cool. Oh, someone's coming down. Just MLG bucket. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. I don't really do that often, so yeah. Server's not in 1.19, so I have to switch versions. Oh, I'm sorry. Did they release a 1.19.1 today or something? Because last I checked, I didn't realize. I don't even know if this is. I wasn't counting. Okay. What's the most recent version? Okay, hold on. I can check. Give me 1 second. I'll look. Oh, my dad didn't turn out the lights. He came down to get some snacks or something. I'm gonna check right now, real quick. It's only on 1.19. Okay, I'll update it tonight after stream. I don't want to shut it down while, especially other people are on right now. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Next time it'll be updated. It should have updated though, because I think I have the jar set to be auto updating, so it should have did it itself. Oh, hi. What's going on? Okay, sorry. I thought I heard people talking upstairs. I thought somebody came over. Yeah. Oh, I want to. Let me come see your skin. Well, you have a cape too. Wait. Slow down. What is your skin? Are you a... Okay, I have no... Wait, are you an axolotl? Are you a warden axolotl? You have the skin... The color is kind of like a... No, wait, no. No, I see you have a face. Never mind. You kind of had the coloring of a warden, though. Oh, it's an axolotl hat. Yeah, okay. Okay, but I can see that's hair. That's not like your skin. Okay, that's cool. Sorry, didn't mean to delay you or anything. What? It's still in pre-release. Release candidate. Okay, yeah, we're still on one. Okay, I think this is a good size actually. It feels very scale. That doesn't even make sense. It feels very scaled. I feel the scale of this build. Is what I meant to say. Give me 10 minutes. All right. Yeah, just add me on Discord, and I'll send you an invite to my Discord channel. And there, all you have to do is that you have to. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to. Okay, I don't even know what I meant to do. Send you another picture of an almost finished product of the outside of the castle. Yes, you can show this on stream. Okay. Maybe you should just give permission for all future things, future screenshots. You have permission to show them unless you state otherwise. Sorry, I don't know. I just want to be very careful about like not act like it's better to be. I think it's better to be safe than sorry, right? I can't take back something that I've showed, but I can always show something that I haven't shown before. If you understand what I'm saying. But yeah, err on the side of caution. Exactly. Right. Something else. This is. I feel like it kind of has a similar philosophy. I don't know. Something that I learned is that it is better to say no now and say yes later than to say yes and then take it back. And I don't know. I feel like it's kind of spoken in the same spirit. Okay, let's see how this is. But yeah, I just want to be cautious. Okay, here we go. Yeah, actually, I quite like this. I think this is a good size. Like that field, and like this is just one quarter of the piece, right? It's gonna have another one on top of it, and then one to the left and one to the right of it. Every picture I send to you is okay to show on stream. Random Jeremy noises. Oh, my bad. Okay, cool, gotcha. And oh my goodness, sir, this looks amazing. Okay, dang, why is everybody such a talented builder? Okay, let me show you guys this. Oh, it's so good. This looks so cool. All right, let's just marvel at this. First of all, like I think we saw these towers on a previous stream, but it was kind of taken from a distance. But now we get a frontal view of it, and damn, does that look really cool when you have all 8 of them. Or I don't. Yeah, it looks like there's 8 of them all lined up like this. Okay, hold on. I gotta go somewhere safe. There's monsters spawning around here. Well, you know what I could do? I could start lighting this place up. I could start looking at that. Okay, so let's just talk about that. What is the build palette? It looks like stone, cobblestone, the prismarine. Is that a copper block at the top? Wow. What is the is that like cobblestone, not cobblestone powder, but concrete powder for the roof? And I love those circular windows that you made. It's so creative. I think those ones that were on the diagonal, especially. I think that's a really cool effect that you've done. And I love the gradient as well. Oh man, a creeper just blew up. Oh no. I have to go fix a hole in the floor now. Okay, hold on. Let me just sleep real quick. Okay, I'm gonna switch back. I think that saying yes and then no depreciates your credibility, but no and yes does not. It looks like dark prismarine on the top. But what about that gray part? Is that like concrete powder? That's what it looks like to me, but I could be wrong. I'm dying. I'm literally getting killed. I'm literally getting bodied. This is not fair. Guys, I'm trying to admire this build. Please. Game, please. Okay, hold on. Let me swap back over to Minecraft. Oh, I'm getting hit. Oh my goodness. Please. Game, stop bullying me. Okay, sorry guys. It is not safe here. But yeah. So how big does this place need to be, right? So this obviously needs to be at least, like, if this is 19 blocks long, wide. Oh my goodness, these creepers. Why? But why? Okay. This is okay too, because we're gonna be putting slabs over this. Ooh. So this is okay just to put use whatever material there. Now that I think about it, I didn't actually even have to use dirt to fill this up, but whatever, it's easier. So if this is 19, we're gonna have at least 3 of them. So 19 by 3 is 57. So this thing needs to be at least 57 blocks. But I'm thinking, right? So we have one of these here. We have another one over here, right? And then we're gonna have our other pieces here, and like over here. So I'm thinking that we need another 19 on this side as well. So it's gonna be 5 by 19, which is 95 blocks. So this platform is gonna be 95 blocks wide, and I don't even want to think about how long it's going to be. But yeah, I like this. Another picture of me and my besties. Okay, let me go have a look. Dang, you have a lot of cats, Zerg. Do you have cats in real life, or is it just a digital, is a virtual thing? Okay, hold on. I'm getting really like annoyed that people keep coming down here and leaving the lights on. Like, did they not realize that I was sitting here in the dark when they got here? Okay. I don't know who uses concretes for their roofs. But it looks stony, so I assume it's a mixture of stone and andesite. I see. The server's on hard? Yes. That was the last picture. Okay. I think that's cute. Oh, and you know, for a second, I thought those ender chest particles were hearts. I'm like, whoa, you got heart particles coming off your cat? That's so cute. But it wasn't. Oh, you know what would be really good? Scaffolding. I don't have scaffolding. Anyways, I need to get up there. And I need more... I need way more, I need way more stone. Excuse me. Okay, my parents were, I think, are watching a movie. Or maybe my parents are watching a movie with my grandma. I don't know. The rest of the stone. Perfect. Okay. Let's go and build this thing. How much stone do I need? As much as you can give me. So, okay, let me do some quick math, right? Let's go pull up that Microsoft Paint picture. Open. I need to open a picture. Okay. We're gonna switch over to Microsoft Paint. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, so this is the picture that I made the other day, right? So what are we doing here? Let's get the pencil out, right? So this from here to here is 57 blocks. No. This is, yeah, 57 blocks, right? So let's say this comes all the way down to here, right? This is another 19 blocks, right? And it would be symmetrical on the other side, right? So that means this right here is 19 blocks, right? So how big is this? This is going to be 19 by 2, 38, right? Right. How much space am I going to put over here? I'm thinking that I'm going to put like, maybe not 57, 50, maybe 57. I don't know. Over here would be like a space of, I don't know, 19 blocks. Maybe not 57. Maybe this is also going to be 38. Then this has to be 57, right? And then maybe this will be neither 19, and then this will be, well, this would be 19, right? So what's this in total? Let's say this is 38, right? 38. Sorry guys, I'm using MS Paint here, so bear with me. So this is 38. Oh, what the heck? 38, right? So this is like 2, 2, 3, and then 3. So that's a total of 10 by 19. So we need 190 by 57 plus, right, this is going to be 95. Right? So that's the size of this stone platform. So we need that many slabs. So what's 190 times 95? Well, that's like almost, that's like 19,000 less 5 times 190. I don't know if this even helps too much. Which is 490. Is it? It's like 400. No, it's 950. So less 950. So it's like 1850. This is how many slabs we need. So each slab takes 3 stone. So we divide this by 3. So this becomes like 6,000. 6,000, about 6,017. That doesn't really seem like a lot. 6,017. That doesn't seem right. Okay. And Cirque says it only has cats in Minecraft. Did I do my math wrong? So 6,017 stone becomes 18,050 slabs. Wait, that's not how it works, is it? That's not how it works at all. No. That's absolutely not how it works. Seems like a lot. No, 6,000 is not as much as you think. Okay, no. Hold on. This is not right. This is not right at all. Divide that by 2. We have to divide it by 2 because each slab is produced by 2 slabs are produced by 1 stone. So you divide this by 2 to get how much stone you need. It's actually 9,025. So I need 9,025 stone. Okay, figured it out. Don't save. I need about 9,000 stone. I mean, 9,000 stone is not like an easy amount to get, but I would absolutely not say it's like, I would not say it's like too hard. Let me switch back over to Minecraft. Anyways, let's go build this thing. So we got to build another frame of 19 by 19. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Perfect. Maybe if I had deep slate, maybe I should have made the rings from alternating color so it would be a bit more apparent to anybody who's looking. About 150 stacks. So 150, how many? I think a double chest has 6 by 9. So that's 54 stacks in it, right? So it just means 3 double chests full of stone. I think that's it. And actually, now that I think about it, I think it actually needs less because I intend to mix in some andesite in there. So I don't know, maybe take back a few stacks or something. I think it would be fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2. Oh, oops. Oh, I'm just losing that. 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, shoot. Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ah, no! No! Dude, just my luck. And you know what? Probably things are gonna start spawning on this. With any luck, things are gonna start spawning on my frame while I'm still building it. Okay, it's fine. Stone is not that hard to get. Wait, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18? Yeah? Oh yeah, I can hear. Yeah, my parents are definitely watching a movie. No! Mikosi was slain by a zombie. That's not good. guys. I'm getting a little bit tired of this. I might go play some Tetris later. I might play some, what's it called? Some cheese race. I don't know. Well, I mean, I know that some people, the people who even cared about cheese race are going to bed. Maybe I won't play. I don't know. Okay, let's just, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, we never built that out. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Perfect. Okay, great. Oh, Eplic is here. Hi, Eplic. Up to you. Cheese race is exhausting. The random Eplic. Yeah, you know what? Let me hop down. And let me go ahead and rest my weary bones. So that way I can first light this place up. This is hazardous. This is a workplace safety hazard. Oh, I can come back and pick up my bits here. But yeah, I'm working on building a massive T-piece at spawn on the server. There's 3 babies trying to murder you? Okay. Alright. Don't worry. I will rest the night away. Yeah. Oh my goodness, there's a witch! There's a witch! Do witches burn in the sunlight? They don't. Okay. Okay, it looks a little bit weird right now. Okay, I understand. Yes, it looks very strange, but trust me, there's a reason. I need to get some scaffolding. I was terrified to make landfall. Okay, no problem, David. I got you. Glad they changed the mechanic. Back then, zombies don't die to sunlight. What? Really? I mean, I've been playing Minecraft for a while, but there were a few years when I didn't play, so I did not remember that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I don't want to take too much fall damage, so I'm just gonna build up a few of these on each side. How are you, by the way? How are you, Eplic, by the way? I kind of just got excited to see your username, and I forgot to, welcome you to the channel. And I hope you've been playing and enjoying your time here on the T-Spin SMP. It's actually quite easy to do these bucket saves. I always thought they were a little bit harder, but they're not that hard. I might actually run out of stone, I'll be honest. And this is not even the actual, like, we're gonna be building this out of concrete. So I don't know how that bodes for this. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, I built it in the wrong spot. I'm actually a dunce. I'm a bit of a goofball. Just got my Insta account back. Wait, why'd you have to get it back? Did you get hacked, Tyler? You're okay? How am I? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I just haven't streamed Minecraft in a while, so we've made some plans for what we're gonna build at spawn. I'm sure if you're in the Discord, you would have seen the picture I posted. Maybe you haven't. I don't know. I wouldn't really fault you if you haven't been. Wait. I think it should be like this. Oh, you're here. But yeah. So we're constructing a giant T-piece here. Oh, I think I'm actually gonna run out of stone. This is literally all the stone that I have from my base. Okay, maybe I underestimated how much materials this is actually gonna take. Pain Pecco. Pain Pecco. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna run out of stone. I'm gonna run out of stone before I finish building this thing. Oh no. You got hacked, dang, that sucks. Did you lose, like, did you end up losing other accounts or other sensitive information? Maybe you should try to change the passwords for all your accounts just in case there's like a security leak on. If you're the kind of person who uses the same passwords for everything, then yeah, probably switching up your passwords is a good idea. How do I join the server? Good question. So you see in the top of the stream, I was gonna point up, but I realized the camera's pointed at my keyboard. So use the !Discord command. It'll give you my Discord ID. You just have to add me, and I will send you an invite to the server. You can enter your whitelist so that people know who you are, and then I will let you in. Yep, it's that simple. Please make sure you familiarize yourself with the rules, though. We've had some incidents in the past where people didn't really follow the rules and didn't really respect the spirit of what the server was going for, so yeah. Yes. So I guess there is a requirement, and the requirement is that you have Discord. So that way I have a way to contact you and to provide updates. Oh my goodness, I'm actually gonna just be a few blocks short. Oh, this is such a tragedy. I'm gonna be like 8 blocks short. No! Okay, you know what? Just pretend like it's real, okay, guys? Oh no, I know where all my blocks are. They're over here. Oh, yikes. I guess that was too slow. Ouch. Do I really not have any more stone? I do, and I sent it? Alright. I don't know what my parents are listening to upstairs. I like your profile picture. Okay. Let me add you real quick. Invite people. Wait, what was your name? Hold on. Yes, okay. Let me add you. Okay, so make sure you read everything. I'll take care of your Twitch nickname or whatever. This straight up took me like 6 stacks of stone or something. This actually used up a lot more resources than I thought. I wish I had like an ender pearl. Okay, well, you guys can get a sense of how big it's going to actually be. Right. So this is what I'm thinking, guys. What do you think? Is this too big? Too small? Yeah, it looks a little bit scuffed. Okay, look, guys. Look, guys. Okay, I'm a poor man. I don't have a lot of resources. Oh. Thanks. So this is the size. This is the scale I'm thinking of. You guys think this is too big or too small? I'm not quite sure what David means to say with that. LUL. Okay. All right, and you're added. Let me just quickly change your nickname so it matches what you're named on the... It matches your Twitch username. Great. Definitely not too small. It looks good. Okay, I'm glad you guys think. I don't know if the side minos are aligned or not, but it gives me an uncomfortable feeling. I think it's probably because of these parts where the borders stack up together, right? What we could do, right? I think if we just got rid of the middle border here, it might look a bit more normal. But yeah, so pretty much this first thing that I built here is I just repeated it on top to create a full piece. I think if it was bigger, you wouldn't be able to see all of them at the same time. Do you mean all the squares? I was thinking like I could set the spawn to be like right here. You spawn in, and then you're able to see the whole T-piece in all of its splendor. Right? So I'm thinking, or maybe you spawn a little bit farther back. I don't quite know the details yet. Like maybe right here. I was thinking, oh man, this is gonna be really cool. And you know the sad part about this is that this is just like the frame. This is, and I'm not even like I'm gonna tear this down. I'm gonna have to tear this down because I don't want to actually build out of stone. It's just I don't have the other materials right now, and I want to get a size of the scale. Oh my goodness! And just think about how much it's gonna take to fill this in. Oh, it's gonna take a lot of blocks. I could probably do the math, but I don't really feel like doing the math. That's gonna use a lot of dyes. Oh boy, this is tough. Okay, it's really bothering me that it looks like that. I want to go see if I have I don't have an ender pearl. I'm just gonna have to tower up there, but I don't have any more blocks to tower with. Let me go ahead and grab. Oh, perfect, stone. Okay, now I have enough blocks. Only like 900 blocks, not too bad. Yeah. Like, I think this is a manageable size. Definitely this is not something that I would, myself, personally would, okay, no, how do I say this? This is a project that is too big for me to gather all the resources for and build myself, I think. But if I have the support of everybody on the server, I think it's definitely achievable, right? Of course, it will take some time, but yeah. Oh yeah, whoa. Whew. Yikes, man. Kind of feels like I'm walking around in a construction site, doesn't it? Feels like I'm walking on some beams. All right, I got a message. Oh, it's D-Rob. D-Rob, are you trying to get on the server too? Let me know. Jump? No, I'm not jumping. I will actually die. I will die. I will die. And I will be sad. Let's come around over here, light this place up so it's like not actually like a death trap for people around here. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of baddies. Okay, good. Oh, that's definitely spawnable in there. Now I can't get out. I literally can't get out. Oh. Back off. 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 Dang, zombies are so tanky. They have a lot of health. I like these dirt pillars too. Got an early morning tomorrow, so I'll be heading out. Thanks for the stream. My phone about to die. All right. Well, if you guys need to go, then don't let me keep you. Thank you for dropping by, everybody. There's things here. Oh my goodness. You guys are already in the fortress. Okay. I'm probably gonna switch off of Minecraft soon because I don't really feel like doing any more work here. I feel like we've already done quite a bit today. We built this huge platform. We built this huge platform. And now we're starting on these monoliths. You know what else is tanky? Tanks. They have a natural armor of 2. Is that a thing? I did not know about that. I didn't know that. I knew that like some of the bosses, like surely the bosses have like armor, right? But I didn't know that zombies have it. Is this your home? No, Tyler. Here, stick around for a bit. I'll show you where my house is. Hopefully I can get there before your phone dies. It takes me like a minute to get back to my place. They have 1 bar naturally. Wait, bosses or zombies? Or are you talking about tanks? Do tanks have a natural armor bar? What color do you want the T-piece to be? I can do something tonight. Oh, Tyler, please don't actually work on that. That was me testing out the size. Like I wanted to know how big should I build this thing. So don't fill anything there, please. It will be purple though. I'll let you guys know where I want things to be done. I can't see anything. I'm blind. I'm legally blind. Okay, I can kind of see. Okay, I'm out. Oh my goodness. This is why I kind of don't want my portal to be behind blocks, because then you get stuck. Oh man. This is my base, Tyler Bow. I'll just call you Tyler from now on. But yeah, so I've got this kelp theme going on. Oh no, not David. Yeah, I don't really know how to describe what my base is. Yeah. We got a rock garden over here. This is a little, I guess, a guard or a watchtower. Purple, pretty house. Thank you, Tyler. So you can come up here. You can look out over things. This is a little fisherman hut, fishing hut. So, we got a little guy doing he's fishing over here. Oh, David's gone. Barrels of fish. I should probably sleep the night away, huh? Philippine internet is getting to me. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that. It does so that you're not at full bars. Yeah. Rage quit. No, David. It's calming. Okay. I'm glad you think that. This is, I guess, my enchanting room. I built a little gazebo out here. This is just to provide me with a source of food. The path does stretch out to the side. I'm not quite sure what I want to build everywhere. Maybe I won't build anything more. This path just comes around the side. This used to be have frogs in it, but the frogs all have gone away. And yeah, the path just loops back up to here, and it comes back to this area. So yeah, that's all I've got built. I would like to. I wouldn't say it's finished, but I would say that I've gotten a fair chunk done here. Maybe one more building here or there would be nice. But yeah. Glad to have you on the server now, Tyler. Yeah, thank you for your patience. You know, I do say, you know, oh, it's welcome to everybody. Like, everyone is welcome. Anybody can join. But, you know, the truth is, you really don't want to just let anybody join, right? You do want to have some degree of, like, some relationship to the person. Do you know them a little bit? So I appreciate you waiting and showing up to some of the streams before. So yeah. You just want to make friends. Okay, yeah. Yeah, like, you know, I want to believe in everybody who shows up and says, like, oh, you know, like, I'm chill and all that stuff. It's just, you know, if I'm wrong one time, it makes problems for other people. So yeah, I appreciate you waiting, and I hope you know, enjoy your time here on the server. Just make sure you don't go around trolling other people. You get you. Okay, cool. Yeah, so the server's on all the time. You can play anytime you like. And don't worry about, like, oh, you know, I don't want to make too much progress. Everybody is doing their own thing. So yeah, do your thing, live and let live. You know what I'm saying? All right. What time is it? I've only been playing for 2.5 hours, but man, I think just like talking for this long is maybe a little bit tired. So I'm gonna switch over to Tetris for a bit. I'm gonna play some. I'm gonna switch over and play some Cheese Race for a bit. So hopefully you guys don't mind that. Yeah, let's do a 100-line Cheese Race. I'm gonna change the game. Sorry, I also don't mean to bait people into thinking we're gonna do a Minecraft stream, but we were talking about it earlier, and now I'm kind of inspired. I do like seeing caves with 800 mobs and 20% of them have glowing things. Yeah, hard mode is great. All right, here we go. Oh, hold on. Wait. Oh, I changed my controls right before stream. I forgot that I did that. So I want to save my eyepiece to do that. So what do I want to do here, right? Like, that doesn't seem good at all. But this doesn't seem that good either. Actually, you know what? We can make it work. We can do like this. So I think this is fine. Okay, this is kind of unfortunate that I have to place that there, but I think this is okay too. So we'll go like that. I just realized that I'm not doing a 100-line. I'm dumb. Whoops. My bad. Okay, here we go. I'm like, well, why isn't the garbage coming back up? Oh, no, that's not good at all. Yikes, man. No. My buddy Kevin is a goat at Tetris. I never win, even when he isn't trying. Are you friends with, are you talking about Kevin He? If you're talking about Kevin He, then I would understand that. Kevin is legit very good. The Kevin that we know? Yeah, okay. Yeah, Kevin is a regular here. He... very good. Is this smart? I don't want to put this here. Can I do like this? I feel like I'm screwing up somehow. I don't understand how you guys are so good at this. Oh, I keep blocking my own things. That was not a good eye placement. Oh no. You guys are probably cringing at my choices. Okay, this is okay. Like this? No, I should do that. Do that. No! This... No! Oh, I did cringe a little, but you're playing so fast. Creating more cheese while trying to downstack cheese is one of my personality traits, so you're good in my eyes. No, this is so sad. There's no point. I know, right? You saw how fast I did. Okay, you know what? Let's take a page out of David's book. Let's wrap this up with a 20-minute cheese race. Okay, I'm trying to calculate. I may have made a miscalculation. I want to restart already. Like, as soon as I make a mistake, I want to restart. Like, what should I be going for? Like this? No! I'm just restarting, I'm restarting. Alright. This is the run, okay? This is the one, I believe. I don't believe in myself anymore. I don't have a J piece coming up. LeMayo, my life right there. No. Okay, wait, no, hold on, actually. Hold on now. Life ain't too heck after all, am I right? Oh boy. I'm not getting a T piece anytime soon. Oh, almost I almost misdropped. I thought I would have more wiggle room. What? No. Okay, I should have made a decision. I'm restarting. This is the real. Okay, I'm thinking of something. I want to do like this. Yeah, okay. Is this smart? I don't know. Okay, what's the best way to get down here? I do see that I have a J piece coming up. As you play, I'm seeing a difference in what you're doing versus what I would do. Yeah, D-Rob, this is your guys' specialty. This is definitely not my strong suit. We can set up a forecast right here. Guys, I'm only good at seeing T-spins, and even then I'm not very good at that. Can I do this? Okay. What did that achieve, though? That literally doesn't help me at all. Oh no, this is not. This ain't it, dude. This is not it. That wasn't it. That was not it. No. This is hard. This is hard, guys. This is why I can't get a sub. Look at me. I'm already at 114 pieces and I'm only 32 lines in. Is it better to put it like that? Yeah, but now it just covers stuff up. Okay, that's okay to put there. Is this a thing? No, that was absolutely not a thing. I can do something like this. Who does it help, though? Do we leave that side open? Yeah, no. Yeah, okay. Oh no, I thought I had the Z piece coming up next. Oh no. This is truly unfortunate. I don't have an S piece coming up. I'm sorry, I have to go. All right. No problem. Sometimes Jeremy makes decisions that I don't even see. I don't... That's not a good thing, is it, huh? Think about the residue after you clear the lines. I do think about it, but it's just like, I don't know how far I should think. Or like, should I ever leave anything down to chance? Like, hope that I get a piece that I'm looking for? Alright, bye, Tyler. You're suffering from what I'm experiencing. I thought this piece is next. You mean the song? Oh, I should probably be paying attention to here. I'm just infinitely skimming. That's what this is. Is this... I don't even know anymore, guys. I think about the next 4 holes I need to deal with, but I think dealing with next 2 to 3 should be fine. Okay, okay. So... Okay, you know what? I will try to do that. Deal with the next 2 to 3. The 4th line is what's giving me trouble here. This is not good. I should not have put myself in this position. And I just held. This is... Okay, you know what? Let's just try to finish it. Oh. I thought I had the Z piece. 363. I think this is Kirby's record, isn't it? Or is it 368? I kind of just feel this hole is far away and this hole is close based on emotion. I thought you were going to say intuition. All right, let's try again. Let's try again. So I can do this, right? I can do like this. Okay, do this. Okay. So obviously I want to use my J piece. Get this part over here. Be like that. So if I can help it, I'd like to get my... Okay. I was gonna try to use my Z piece here, but I don't... I could. Oh, shoot. For some reason, I thought that was going to clear 2 lines. My bad, my bad. We don't have an I piece coming up, so even if I was able to clear this with an L, I don't think that would help me as much. Oh! I thought I had the J piece! I'm so dumb. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm starting again. Intuition's a better word for that. Okay. Oh, it was going so well. Maybe it wasn't going that well. I felt it was going well. Oh, I'm still in Minecraft, aren't I? Oh, no, it's fine. I'm safe. I'm in my house. Maybe this is smarter. Oh. Okay. I don't want to do this. Okay, so I shouldn't. That's the thing. Like, I don't want to do it, so I don't have to do it. I can do this. I can do this. Does this help? Yeah. Okay. Okay. We had that piece coming up, so that's okay. So obviously I don't want to put this one like that. That's not good. Okay, that's put me in a really bad position, huh? Maybe this is the best way out? Okay, that was not good. Once again, I should not have held there. I don't want to put any more pieces up there. I look away for 1 second. Good save. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. We do have a T piece coming up. But I was thinking about going for some sort of forecast. but didn't really seem that practical. It doesn't really seem like I'm improving though, guys. I'm only like I've used more pieces than I did last time. Okay, what if we do like this? Okay, I think that was a mistake. I think Hi, Bane. It's fine. You'll make it up in the second half. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Okay, I have an idea. I don't really know. That kind of sucks because I want to do this. Okay, that's okay. Gotta think about how I want to do that. Did I hold already? Oh, I don't remember if I held. Okay. Okay, no. Okay, definitely not that. Okay, we can do this. Okay, this piece is far enough away that I don't think I have to worry about it for now. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna need that. That's really unfortunate. Oh, hold on. No, I held. Oh, no. Oh. I think this is probably better. If only there was a way to skim this line and have the L ready for the next. Kind of was. Now there's this, which is also very annoying, and I don't know. Okay, I think this is fine. Oh, I don't know why I thought I could skim all the way to this line right here. I was thinking I could get there somehow. 274. Have you guys found a new biome yet? Which new biome? Deep Dark? Well, somebody has been to the Deep Dark. I double hard. No, this is gonna be my best run by far, and it just. Okay. That hurts. Swamp one. Yes, we've been to a mangrove. I have some mango propagules if you would like to take a few. Can I do this? Oh, come on, man. Come on. You know you want to let me do it. Okay, it's fine. I still think it'll be PB. Wait, no, it's not. It's 314. Wait, hold on. I used way more pieces than I thought. I think I looked at my finesse and I thought that was my pieces. Oh, you're 1,000 blocks? Umekozu, you can warp back to spawn if you use / trigger spawn. You know what? I actually was doing way worse than I thought. I've scored way better than, like, I've scored, I think my lowest is like just over 300. Okay. For some, I saw this and I thought that was my piece count. So I was just like, oh, I'm doing so good. And then that was actually my piece count. I think I left also what run. Okay. JP wants a 1v1. Where do you want to play, JP? Justress or Tetrio? Justress. All right, let's play. Let's get into a lobby. I don't know. Sometimes the live rooms are weird, so let's do this. I'm going to create a room now. No, 2 people create the room. And I'm just going to make sure that I hide this so you can actually see JP's screen. JP, are we friends? Yes, we are. Let's invite you. All right, come on, come join. Gonna go to sleep now? All right, thanks for dropping by again, T-Rob. I thought you were gonna go sleep a lot earlier. I guess you went to go walk your dogs, huh? I just need to change my settings real quick. Left, right, soft drop, rotate right, save. Yep, sup. All right, sure, let's get that. I never saw a cheese race run, so I probably left before that. Weren't you there, Kirby? I swear maybe you weren't. I remember you, I think I heard you talking about it. Not heard you, but like I saw you guys talking about it. Okay. I think you were there when I started because you were the one who told me to do one. Yes. Good luck, have fun. Let me just reset the scores. And here we go. We're off. First to 10. Not such a great start. I have to be very careful because JP sends a fierce amount. Okay, you know what? It was okay. I was supposed to still able to send some clean off of it. But here, this is what I was afraid of. The position. Being up against the wall. Against JP. Okay, is this greedy? Yeah, it's pretty greedy. Oh my goodness. You're crazy, JP. You're actually crazy, man. How are you able? That was scary. JP is good. Yeah, JP's really good. JP's like high U. So, definitely not to be underestimated. Not that I was underestimating him, but, you know. Better than me for sure. Yeah, JP's fast and also scents very clean. Get the best of both worlds. Oh, you know what? I kind of forgot that JP knows how to PC. Yeah, I forgot. So we should not take too long. Oh, whoops. Okay. Alright, I won't get PC'd anymore. But... oh, imagine if I had a PC there. That would have been sick. I could be crazy too. Well, I don't know, David. Maybe you are super crazy in like King of Stackers. You're definitely crazy in King of Stackers. Okay, so against JP, I have to keep this in mind in case I ever queue against you in Tetra League. I cannot just 6-3 stack as my opener because you will PC me to hell and back. I hear somebody in my house. I'm assuming that's Imikozy. But it could be anybody. This is kind of scary. I need to be sending pressure now. Yikes, man. I made way back in. I'm gonna take mangrove things. So in the square house that kind of has the corner cut out, if you know what I'm talking about, the square house that has like the corner cut out, there should be a box full of like like has a sapling on it, so it should be in there. Man, I want to go for fancy stuff, but I'm too afraid to. Oh, I could have probably went for some sort of donation. And in fact, I went to donate this game because what were those misdrops? What is going on? Oh, okay. Oh, no. The end is nigh. The end is so nigh. It is so nigh. I can taste it. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. You told me greed is life. Yes, it is. It is. I took 20 minutes on a single run. I did. I may have encouraged the greed life. Okay. Whew. Oh, okay. Gotta brace for impact. Brace for impact, boys. What was that misdrop? Okay. This is fine. This is okay. See? We're doing fine. Okay. Yikes. Have to be very careful. very careful. I do not want to get spiked super hard. Uh-oh, 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 it's all coming back. It's all coming back. Whew, okay. Yikes. Man, I kind of got a little bit unlucky there. I didn't get the piece that I was looking for. Or perhaps maybe I should have been paying better attention to what I was going to get in my queue so I could better prepare for it. Oh, not like this. Oh, damn it. Took 6 proper deals. All right, no problem. Have fun. Those things are such a pain in the butt to mine. I hate mining mangrove trees. They're the worst. And you get so little wood out of them too. That's the thing. Like maybe if I got like a stack of wood out of each of them, but I feel like you get like a few logs. I don't think I'll ever be good at fast Tetris. Well, David, do you think it's because you started on Puyo Puyo and you've just formed too much of like muscle memory on Puyo Puyo? Or do you think like you as a person are just not really suited to fast Tetris? Oh, look at this sick donation. Oh, it was sick while it lasted. Oh, no. Hold on, it's lasting. It's lasting. It's lasting. Okay, it didn't last for very long. Just not suited to it. I think too much role playing. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, that's the whole point of having these different games, right? So that way there's different styles of players who can play it. I mean, maybe it's like a little bit regrettable that like people are really attracted to like fast Tetris, because I think fast Tetris is probably one of the more popular forms. Like I'm not trying to talk down on Puyo Puyo or King of Stackers or anything, but like I'm pretty sure like Tetrio and other things like that are more popular. But I mean, I still think there's value in it. GG, being good at slow Tetris. I'm actually gonna go back to Puyo Puyo. Its horrible input lag forced me to use finesse, and I think it's good practice. Garbage is randomized. Oh, you don't get clean garbage? Okay. All right, thank you for the games, man. JP, you're really scary. I have to remember not to let you DP, like just double perfect clear me. Because I will be very sad. I mean, you didn't use DPC, but I'm pretty sure at the very first round, you like got 2 perfect clears. All right, let's go back to playing some cheese race. Oh, you try to get an SDPC. Oh, okay, I see. That was dumb. Nope. They're bad. I don't know the bad code, but it's possible to send cheese by doing a Tetris or a T-spin. That's funny. I did not know. David, is that true? Can you send cheese with a T-spin? All right, right. I have to slow down. I have to think. It is? Oh my goodness. Broken game, man. Man, this sucks. I think it's because teaspoons and Tetris only send clean in other games. They're actually less incentivized. Okay, I did find the way out, but that was kind of tricky, not gonna lie. This is not good. No, this is not good. Oh gosh. I'm really gonna do it. Oh no. No. What do I have to do here? Wait, hold on. Wait, no, why did I stack them on top of that? No! Oh, no, I'm so dumb. I thought I was doing something smart there. Oh, no. I wasn't paying attention that far below. Oh, man, that... Oh, shoot, man. Oh, no. No, that was not smart either. Ah, no, man. I'm already at 204 pieces and I'm already halfway through. You could have done a Z triple. Could I have? That would have been the cleanest solution. I did not see a Z. I didn't see a Z triple. You were kind of doing something really smart. You did something really dumb as well. Yeah. I was struggling to type my spacebars, dying from all the Tetris. You gotta set something else to it, to the hard drop key then. Can I do this? This is okay because I can do that. Yeah. Do I have his... No, I don't have a Z piece coming up. But I do have... Oh crap, this is not smart. No! No! Why? Oh no! Okay. I'm a learn controller. I don't want to buy a new keyboard. Aren't controllers expensive too? I tried setting V to hard drop, but it just feels weird not using spacebar, even though it's pretty much the exact same finger position. V? Yeah, V's right here. Spacebar is very similar. Oh man, that was... I don't want to put this here. Give me a better start, please, game. I'm looking... You know what? Maybe I don't need to think that far ahead. Okay, maybe I should think a bit farther ahead. What are you gonna call it? Okay, one more. I already have a PS4 controller used for Unrailed. Oh, okay. Well, if that's the case, you know, then go for it. I did not mean to hold there. All right. One more, guys. One more. One more, guys. One more. I couldn't think of a way out of there. Okay, wait, hold on a second, right? If I do... No, actually, that would be really stupid. I thought I saw like a Omega Brain move. I didn't. But the important part is that I didn't commit to it. TP's coming up. No TP's coming up. Okay, I made a mistake. I don't know what to do about that over there. Okay, I think the best thing to do is to save my... Yeah, okay. I think that was the best thing I could have done. Save my eyepiece. Come on, man. You're killing me Okay, this is okay to put there. I should have thought about this before I committed to that. Okay, this is okay too, because I looked ahead. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I think that's for the best. I think I can probably... I think I just blew it. Oh, come on, man. I think I just blew it. Oh, come on, man. It's going to be over 300. I didn't mean to do that, but it's okay. 329. Damn it. All right, let's see. Jungle Temple has 3 diamonds. Oh, congrats. I don't want to make you nervous, but this run feels pretty good. I mean, let's go look at my times, right? 329 is what I just got. Let's sort by my times. I think if I do this least blocks. Oh, no, it's not going to give. Let's go with my times. So my fastest time is 213. I don't know how I achieved that. What's the least blocks I ever used? 330, 300. Yes, I had a 300 run. And it took me half the time. How did I do this? I don't understand. What happened? What went well in this run that I tried twice as hard and I got not as good? It was on pace for 300. Yeah, I guess I choked it at the very end. Okay, I think that's going to be it from me. Let's go figure out who we are going to raid. Let's go see who's live right now. Rainwing is streaming. Oh, let's go raid Yusaki. Yusaki, well, it was his birthday yesterday, but I think he put out a song. So I think it could be a nice thing. You guys can go check out his music and say hi from me. Yeah, let's raid Yusaki. Oshihara Yusaki. Also plays Tetris, although I think his main thing is music. Yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. Everyone who decided to play Minecraft, and everyone who joined the server today. It's great to have you guys. So yeah, just say hi to Yusaki from me. And there we go. Good night, everyone.
It's gonna be premiered. It's gonna be like a birthday party, but that didn't happen. So
ケルビー145レイティドマイストリームビズセブンビエワーズ
Jeremy, I was literally about to rage you. Oh my gosh. I'll stream. Did things get sorted out? No, but my animator woke up, so the video is currently being rendered and it's gonna be up tomorrow. Hi, a very short stream then, haha. So, if self-plug here, but today is my birthday. I release a song every birthday, but then today's song got delayed to tomorrow, so I'm releasing the song tomorrow on YouTube as a premiere. And you can follow the. I have to check it out tomorrow. Yeah.